Most of you get confused when it comes to choosing the right pronoun between I and me. For example, if I ask you a question, is it Sam and me enjoyed the party? Or is it Sam and I enjoyed the party? Well, by the end of this video, you will be able to give the correct answer.
Ingvarta, your English practice playground. No judgment, only motivation and constructive feedback.
Hello everyone, this is Vani and I welcome you back to Ingvarta with another English lesson on the usage of I and me. But before we start today's lesson, I would like to talk a little about the usage of pronoun you. The usage of pronoun you is quite simple. You is used in both subjective and objective cases. Let's take an example of an objective case first. After reading the book, he will give it to you. In this particular sentence, you is the object here. Object means something that receives the action. Now, moving on to a subjective case. If I say, you will go to the moon, in this particular sentence, you is acting as the subject. Subject means anything that performs the action. Now let us understand when to use I and when to use me. But before diving in, let me tell you a little about me and I. Me and I are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are words that we use as a substitute in place of names. For example, he, she, it, they, I, me. Now the difference between me and I is a first person singular subject pronoun, whereas me is a first person singular object pronoun. I will repeat. I is a first person singular subject pronoun, whereas me is a first person singular object pronoun. Let us understand this with the help of some examples now. Starting with I. I am reading a book. When it rains, I like having tea. Ravi and I are going to the beach tomorrow. In these examples, I is the one who is performing the action, which means that I is acting as the subject in the sentences. For example, when I said, I am reading a book, it means that I is the subject in the sentence. I is the one who is performing the action. And we cannot use me in this case. Now proceeding to me. For example, if I say, Tim invited me and Ria for dinner. My friends encouraged me to sing a song. In these examples, me is the object, which means that me is the one who is receiving the action. For example, when I said, Tim invited me and Ria for dinner, Tim is the subject here, the performer of the action. And me and Ria is the object here, the receiver of the action. So we shall never say that Tim invited I and Ria for dinner. The correct sentence would be, Tim invited me and Ria for dinner. I hope that it is clear to you by now. Majority of people get confused when a sentence has two subjects in it, connected with and. Is it Preeti and I or Preeti and me? Well, the rule is the same. If the people are the subject of the verb, you use I. If the people are object of the verb, you use me. To get it crystal clear, let us solve a quiz together. And that will be your assignment for today as well. On your screen, you will see 5 sentences. You have to pause the video and write down your answer in the comment section below. Now let's look at the sentences one by one. Starting with our first sentence. Sam and Dash watched Game of Thrones. So what answer did you fill in? Did you choose I or did you choose me? Well, the correct answer is I. The sentence will be, Sam and I watched Game of Thrones. The people that we are talking about in this particular sentence are performing the action. They are the subject in this sentence. Therefore, it will be Sam and I and not Sam and me. Moving on to our second sentence. No one in the house seems to like the pasta as well as dash. So what is the correct answer for this one? Did you fill in I or did you fill in me? Well, the correct answer is me. No one in the house seems to like the pasta as well as me. Me is the object in this sentence. Therefore, me is the correct answer and not I. Our third sentence. When Dash was 8, Scooby-Doo was my favorite cartoon. So what is your answer for the third question? Is it me or is it I? Well, the correct answer is me? No, it is I. When I was 8, Scooby-Doo was my favorite cartoon. Moving on to sentence number 4. In 2 weeks, you and Dash will be on our way to Goa for vacation. So what is the correct answer for the fourth question? What option did you choose? Did you fill in I or me? Well, the correct answer over here is I, because you and I are the subject in this sentence. In 2 weeks, you and I will be on our way to Goa for vacation. And now, our fifth sentence is the sentence that I started my video with. Remember? Sam and Dash enjoyed the party. Is it Sam and me enjoyed the party or is it Sam and I enjoyed the party? Well, the correct answer is Sam and I enjoyed the party. I hope that all the rules are clear to you by now and you all got 100% score in your quiz. So go ahead and write down your score in the comment section below, along with the questions where you were confused. And do not hesitate to ask any questions if you need further help related to this topic or any other topic. Also, if you are new here, do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notified for our future videos. I will see you tomorrow with another amazing lesson. Till then, stay safe and happy learning.
Ingvarta, your English practice playground. No judgment, only motivation and constructive feedback. Join today.